Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey, here again, hanging out in my yarn corner. As you can see, everything's covered in plastic again. Big moth in my room the other night, and I panicked. I do not want larvae in my yarn, as we've talked about previously. I really, really do not want any bugs to eat my beautiful yarn. So, take some plastic bags, rip them open, wrap them around, good to go. I can still see them, and that makes me very happy that I can still see them this time, because last time I used blue and I couldn't see them and I had to open it to find things, so it's a little bit better off, and hopefully this will help keep my yarn protected as much as possible. Really good news, really, really awesome news. I moved a box and I found my missing 4mm. I'm super excited. Fell in a weird place that was nowhere near where I was using it. Well, sort of near, not that near. And I guess it got stuck underneath. Like, it's so complicated. So my bed's here, and I had a box here that had all my yarn projects in it that I was holding nearby, just to keep it out of the way. And I guess it fallen between my bed and there. And I did look there, did not see it, but I didn't realize it had been wrapped underneath a stuffed animal toy that had fallen as well, and 2 other toys. It was underneath everything else, so it was at the very, 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 very bottom with stuff on top of it as well. So I looked briefly and I didn't see it. So that's me. That's my bad. Just glad I found it. Feel a little more on top of myself that I did not lose my wonderful hook. So glad you're here today, and we're gonna hang out and take a look at projects and stuff. Let's hang out. Yeah, let's crochet. Let's do this. Hey friends, so you think so far? It is coming along so beautifully. I gave it some work this week, some attention. It's gonna go into the back. And this is my front. Really? So this was really tight across here, and as I've worked, it's gotten a bit looser. I actually might not need to put any single crochet like I thought I might, because it's laying pretty darn flat. I am super excited. I can't wait for this one to be done. I say that about all my projects, not because I want them to be done, but because I can't wait to wear them. So, this is what I got left. And my cake is starting to crawl inside of itself. So I have to be very careful while I'm doing this. What side are we coming out of? Coming out of this side. Last time I got this giant bit of yarn barf. So we're just going to open it up, throw a few things around, why not? Some off-camera stuff. Wrong size, that's for a different project. My corner's pardon me, my corner's a little bit messy right now. It's hot. I don't feel like cleaning. I really don't feel like cleaning, but I have been. So I have today, I was mentioned in a video, thank you so much, wow, that's exciting, by Mama Wench, aka Mary. I will link her if you haven't met her before. And I woke up to that being mentioned in someone's video. I'm not sure what this creator versus creator thing is, but I'll watch her videos probably tonight and find out more. Today was a little bit of a busy day, but I just wanted to mention, Marianne, nice to meet you. Thank you for dropping by and talking to me. That's very exciting. I always love seeing people chat, and that's what I was looking for. Anyway, the pajamas you were wearing in your video this morning, pardon me, I have the exact same pair. I have the same thing. My daughters were super excited. They're like, you guys got to be best friends now because you wear the same pajamas. And I thought that was so cute. So, anyways, thanks for calling me out, as I think you called it that. I do appreciate you saying hi, for telling other people about me. My project you were talking about is my duster, and I'm not sure if it's somebody else's pattern. I saw a picture on a fast fashion site, and I really liked the style, and so I kind of am doing my own interpretation of the same thing, if that makes any sense. This one here that I'm working on now is my circular poncho with Hobie Twister. Very stunning yarn. Really glad I got my hands on this. And I will say it again. I'll say it every time I work on it. I even tell everybody in my family the same thing when I'm working on it. This yarn is so pretty. Very bright, very lovely. But either way, thank you so much for talking about me to other people, your audience. I will talk to my audience about you. She seems very lovely. She's working on a shawl right now, which is always exciting. We like shawls, don't we? Beautiful shawls. A couple other projects, she says, which sounds like my kind of crochet. Having 3 or 4 things on the go. 2, 3, 4. So then you're not trapped working on just one thing. Because Lord knows, there are days where you just can't do a certain stitch, or a certain yarn just doesn't feel right, or you just don't feel like it, but you wanna, but you don't feel like that one. Oops. I'm just gonna unravel. There's one thing I have had a little issue with, is that once in a while, one of the threads will come loose, and I really don't like the way that looks. So here's just backtrack. Because I want this to look nice, of course. 3 and 4. Yes, if you've never met her, go to her, go say hi, see what's up, find out a little more. Because Lord knows, we can never have too many people talking to us about yarn and crochet and accessories, and because everyone has a different opinion. It's really interesting to listen to other people, especially when you're working on a project or something. It's really nice to have other people with the same interests be in your ear, so to speak. Because, if you're working on fiber arts, you are probably not staring at your screens. You're not technically watching. Depends on who you're talking to. But, yeah. 2, 3, 4. It is hotter than hot here. Like really, really disgusting hot, as in like you go outside for a few minutes, you feel sick. Which is not good. I hope everyone's staying relatively cool. 3 and 4. My laundry's piling up because I'm not doing a lot of laundry with this kind of heat, because I do not want to turn on my dryer, and I don't have a clothes dryer out there. The old-fashioned kind. Bugs are getting all big. Getting in, flying around at night, and not exactly excited about it. Especially moths. I don't want moths and other bugs that like cloth especially, or fibers. Those guys can just leave anytime. I'm very happy if they never showed up. But some of my winter projects that I've finished, and bedding bags that zip up in the whole 9 yards, because I just keep those for that reason. 3 and 4. 2, 3, 4. And I have a few more projects I'll be starting up pretty darn soon. A lot of little amigurumis are going to be popping up, because we're getting into I have 4 birthdays to deal with. I say to deal with. I have 4 birthdays coming up of young people, and there's been a few requests that have been made. My tiniest daughter really wants to have 2 amigurumi snakes because she likes snakes. My middle daughter has asked for a shark. I mean, a shark, that's pretty cool. Don't know if we've ever... Yeah, sure. 2, 3, and 4. And she has 2 friends that have birthdays in August. I think she wants foxes for both of them. One sleeping and one not. But I will have to touch base with the parents before I get those started because I don't want to make them and then just not have any birthday parties to go to because August is kind of weird. And my daughter's birthday, unfortunately, is going to be the day that they go back to school, and that's kind of that was a rough time to do anything. It's kind of like my birthday's at Christmas time. Really not easy to set up a party or get-togethers because, nobody's home, everybody's got their money spent on their families. It's just a lot. But I'll figure something out. We'll get around to that. 3, 4. And as you can see, got a little lumpy do. It's okay, this one's not as bad as the last one. The last one was a pretty big chunk. It took me a little bit to get through it. So I didn't want to try to put it back in because we don't want to deal with... Okay. First, we are going to gently pull on that part. And I'm going to do that. So I've been hearing about this horror movie trilogy. X, Pearl, and Maxine, which just came out. I watched X the other day. I have some feelings about that one, but I'm not sure what my feelings actually are. Like, some effective storytelling, I'll say that. I am going to watch the other 2, but I'm going to give it some space between them. The first one was a little 3, 4. It was a lot. 2, 3, 4. There were some parts that I just was kind of like, oh, okay, well, I'm not sure how I feel about that. 3, 4. There was some hack slashums. It was one of those. 3, 4. But the overlying story was kind of unique. We're just going to say unique and different from a perspective you just would not expect. And yeah, it was different. And a couple twists at the end. 3, 4. It was a movie. That'll say it was a movie. 3 and 4. 2, 3, 4. But I will definitely be watching those. If you haven't seen them, I mean, there's a bit of hype and stuff. I don't know. It's different. I've just been too tired to stay up late though. 2, 3, 4. Like right now it is quite warm out still. Air conditioner's working like crazy, so I just have been trying to sleep when we can. I do not like this kind of stuff. I remember being able to survive without air conditioning. Now I don't think I could. That's just kind of an adjustment, I guess. Got Amazon Prime days coming up. I'm looking at buying some soaps. That's always good, right? My mom wants to get a certain soap she likes, and I have a couple that I need to get. Unfortunately, they are very expensive for their yarn. I've looked, and I'm just like, oh, that is a bit much. Super Saver Retro Stripe, right? Beautiful, gorgeous colors to it. I needed it for a project, and I didn't want to pay $20 with my shipping. I think it was 18 something for it. It was just crazy. And it wasn't available anywhere. I don't know what was going on at that point, but it was like gone. Could not find it anywhere. I need one more ball to finish this project. We got it. It came down in price a bit before it became really available again. And I finished the project, and of course my daughter never wears it. Kids, right? Kids. She wants me to take it apart and make something else. I'm like, no. But sure, I'll jump all over that. Weird child. I tell you. Yeah, this is just moving along really well. And I think I have a couple more requests for these, which is fine. Especially with the different doilies that you can do in the middle. Just 1 second here. Sorry, not to you. You didn't see me leave, but I needed a drink, and my son came in to say hello and good night. And one more here. So now we've gotten our start with pink. So we have pink, one yellow strand. No, not yellow. Wrong lighting. Sorry, melon. We have one melon left in there. Now let me find this. Well, that's not too bad. But it's going nice and fast. I'm going to hold this up so you can get an idea of what I'm doing here. So this is a circular poncho. And I took a retro from the early 90s from Crochet Magazine, I believe it was, pattern. And this gorgeous pinky color. And that's turned out way nicer than I thought it was going to. You do a couple rounds, put in this chain for your neck, and then you just simply chain around and around and around till you get the length you want. And I'm getting there. I think I'm just going to go till this whole cake is totally deflated and gone. I don't want any of it to be left over as scraps. It is gorgeous. I love this yarn. I will definitely have to look into getting more. I don't like how this is falling apart, but I fully knew it was going to do that because of how it's caked up, and I fully expected that, so I'm not surprised. And I'm just like, just keep on making sure that it's back together and somewhat holding its shape. So anyways, thanks for joining here at All the Crackers in the Box, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!